Fadnavis ji, Maharashtra obviously is the biggest state in the country from an economic standpoint, and therefore the position that it takes on the policies on the green energy side will determine how the rest of the country goes. And as we all know, Honorable Prime Minister set a very big target. Now, within that, do you think it makes sense at some point for Maharashtra to come out with its own very specific clean energy policy, clean energy targets, encompassing wind, solar, batteries, as well as green hydrogen, which are all now emerging as new areas? And within that, sir, Maharashtra is also a big agricultural state. So issues about land are always going to be there. So from a governance standpoint, how do you deal with these kinds of issues which will keep coming up, and they are coming up as we all know?
So it's a very good question. So far as green energy is concerned, we already have our policy. We were first to have green hydrogen policy, and I must tell you that we are the first state which has invested most in distributed solar. So we are having many solar parks which are distributed in nature, so that the transmission is not a headache. I must tell you, one figure that say until 2023, our mix of clean energy into our entire energy portfolio was 13%. By 2030, it will be 52%. So we are heavily investing on that. We are going green. We were the first state who has actually created a separate distribution company for agriculture. We actually provide 16 gigawatt of power to agriculture. By end of 2026, every unit of power which is supplied to agriculture will be green, it will be solar. So we are using pump storage system and all sort of energy mix we are actually using. So I think Maharashtra will be in line with Honorable Prime Minister's benchmarks and standards, and we will be doing more on energy issue. What was the second point? Just forgot.
Sir, it was about the fact that there could be land issues and so on.
Yeah, I totally agree. So now we have already digitized our land records, and now we are trying to put them in a blockchain. Because I think the blockchain is something where today I always say that most of our revenue system, or the collectors we train, or the SDOs, their half of time is hearing the land issues. So if we put all the records in blockchain, at least only legacy issues will remain, and the further issues will not happen. So we have already started keeping all our records in blockchain, and we have certain portals where every single land is marked. So right now, if you have to know the status of any land, you just have to go to the portal, and the portal tells you that this is the land, he is the owner, and this is the user.